Fiance wanted an open marriage, so I called off the wedding. 2 weeks ago, we were 2 weeks away from getting married. She asks me to go to therapy with her. She was already seeing a therapist on her own and wanted me to go with her and have a talk before the wedding where we could be completely honest with one another. That sounded a little weird to me. I thought we were already completely honest with one another. After all, we were getting married in 2 weeks, right? Also, she was super protective about her therapy sessions. Didn't really talk about them. I have never met her therapist, so to be invited there all of a sudden seemed a little out of place to me. The day comes, and I go there. But out of self-preservation, I had my phone opened and recording any audio. My fiancé was already there. I had to wait 20 minutes before I was invited in. My fiancé takes my hand as the therapist starts telling me that we live in a modern world and that my fiancé wants us to have a non-conventional marriage moving forward. I smile. I am not sure what the hell that means. Through my mind, I am thinking she wants to talk, how she will not be a slave to her husband. She will not sacrifice her work life, etc. Modern woman and girl power and all that. Nope. She's actually talking about how once we get married, she wants to be free to sleep with other men. The other non-traditional type of marriage. I forgot it's 2018. But she loves me a lot and would not be comfortable with me having the same benefits because she would be too heartbroken knowing that I find other women attractive and that one of them could steal me from her. So I let them finish talking. They were very fluent and they got more confident talking, probably empowered by my lack of reaction and because I wasn't saying anything. This was definitely something they have rehearsed. I then asked the therapist if she is licensed. This, by her reaction, was not what she expected to be the first thing coming out of my mouth. She said yes, so I told her to explain to my fiancé why we will not be getting married anymore and why we will not continue being a couple starting immediately. I wished them good luck and left the office. Now, I want to report the therapist. I'm not sure if I have to report her to the clinic or is there a board that supervises therapists. I don't think they're planning an attempt to corner me is professional conduct, and I want her to pay for the misconduct. That session did not sit well with me. Oh, be clear, there would have been no positive outcome to this talk my fiancé and the therapist had with me. Even if she wanted a completely open marriage where I could sleep with other women, the outcome from my part would have been the same. That is not a marriage. That is a sham. That might have given my ex the impression I will be easy to walk over, like a doormat, but she is an idiot for thinking that. Having listened to the recording a few times, I am confident the therapist recognized I am not how my fiancé must have described me in their sessions, hence that this may be harder than we thought. Now that the wedding is no longer happening, people are starting to ask questions I am not comfortable answering. How do I navigate this sea? She's also blowing my phone, my best friend's phone, my brother's phone. We can work on this. I didn't understand what they were telling me in the therapy session. She will do anything to fix this. It was the therapist's idea. She was against it, etc. Last cry of a dying siren. All her cries fall on deaf ears, and I am the owner of said ears. We were also working to get a loan to buy a house, but I cancelled everything. I basically erased any ties we had financially or otherwise. Her current plea is that in therapy she exposed her insecurities about our sexual history. I had considerably more partners than her, and the therapist came up with the idea we should level the field, regardless of the truth of this. That therapist gets reported once I figure out where to do it and what to say. This post is mostly a rant, but I would also want to know, how would you handle the questions of friends and family? My ex is certainly doing her own damage control, and I don't want to be a he said, she said. I do have the recording, and I am wondering if I should send it to the interested parties.